to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Khaki. Today I'm going to be making a video that is long overdue. I have actually, in all of my years on YouTube, never made a get unready with me or like a night routine video, and I think that it's long overdue. I think that the reason that I've never made one of these videos before is because I've never used a certain like set of products long enough to like sincerely recommend them to anybody else. Like, I have problem skin. I definitely have always been a devotee to my routine, but like I just switched it up so often for so many years, kind of as I felt like my skin was changing as I get older and hormones. I never really got a really good set routine until now. And I think that I've really pared it down to like a small set of just like knockout workhorses that are just really, really great products that I believe in wholeheartedly and would recommend to just about anybody. I want to go ahead and share those with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that I do when I've got a nice full face of makeup on like I have right now, I actually have totally adopted the oil cleanser. What is it? Is it a fad? What are we calling it? I don't know. Oil cleansers were not really a thing when I was like a teenager because we all had acne and we were all terrified of oil. If you watch KikiG's channel, which I highly recommend, be my friend, she talks about how like it's the same thing. It's like oil cleansers were always this thing that we shied away from because we thought that we needed to just like pull all the oil out of our faces and just get away from it as far as possible because we were just scared that like oil equals sebum equals breakouts, when actually if it's the right kind of oil cleanser, it balances your skin, whereas drying it to death is just going to make your skin overproduce sebum. Lesson learned, lots of zits. I digress. But this one I've been using now for a while. It might make its way into an empties video here soon. This is the Amore Pacific Treatment Cleansing Oil for Face and Eyes. I got into this product because I bought a K-Beauty Amore Pacific like trial set that came with a couple of like full-size products and a couple of like sample-size products, and I just kind of wanted to see what the whole line was about. This came in it as like a sample and I was hooked immediately because I have used the Clinique Take the Day Off. I think that it's great, but I think that this is actually more potent, it's more effective on my skin. You just use a couple of pumps and you just start rubbing it. It feels really, really good. And I have literally had this one bottle, this actual one, for over a year now. It was not cheap. I think it was probably like 40 or 50 bucks, but like, I've probably still got a few months left in it just because it only takes a couple little pumps. It'll break down your waterproof makeup. And I feel like you don't have to rub to death with this stuff. It really does a great job of breaking the makeup down really quickly. If I'm wearing like a full, like, night out set of makeup, sometimes I'll have to go over with this twice, but that's about it. So probably still some kind of holdover from my teenage years. I shy away from that being the last kind of cleanser to touch my skin. I take a lot of peace of mind in the double cleanse, and for the second part of my cleanse, I am wholeheartedly obsessed with this stuff. This is the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. All right, you guys know that I love my Glossier, but admittedly, some of them work better for me than others, and this one is one that rose to the top so quickly for me. It is a cleanser that doesn't suds up. It's a little weird at first. You put it on your skin and it's kind of like a gel that just starts to kind of like break anything down. You can use it just solo to break down your makeup, but if you're wearing anything waterproof, it's a little too gentle for that. So I mean, I would recommend kind of an oil cleanser for that. But for a basic day of makeup with just like regular mascara and stuff like that, this works just fine. And it really gets your skin clean in like a nourishing way. Like, you get done, it doesn't leave anything tight, doesn't leave anything dry, and I really feel like it is just kind of like built intelligently. It just does a really, really, really good job of kind of giving you that like glow after you take your makeup off instead of feeling like you just rubbed your skin to death. So yeah, this has become quickly like a must-have. I actually just ordered another one. Okay, on to another, I'm serious guys, holy grail product here. I joke, but I'm kind of serious when I say that when I run out of this product, my life starts to fall apart. This is the Paula's Choice Resist Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum. As you get older, the acne that you do get kind of seems to change in nature, and like the salicylic acids and the benzoyl peroxides of the world that you used as a teenager to just like burn everything to the ground doesn't really work as well anymore. It just doesn't feel right, and it just kind of makes more problems than it solves. and I found that me and retinol get along really, really well, especially in such a gentle formula as this. This has this amazing kind of like oil serum consistency. I could, on a really good day, go without a moisturizer after using this because it's just so nourishing for something that's actually kind of a chemical exfoliant. If you don't know, retinol kind of encourages like cell turnover, and you can get really, really like aggressive retinol formulas like the Retin A, like over the counter, and that'll just kind of like all at once, just like, you know, the cell turnover goes crazy and you'll see a lot of like breaking out and like a lot of irritation and stuff. But this, I've never had anything like that. It is just absolutely built to perform. If you guys haven't tried any of Paula's Choice's products, they're incredible. I don't necessarily think every product is for everyone because they're not designed to be. They have a lot of different lines, and so if you go on the website, you can sort of sort by condition and by what you need from the product, and there's just tons and tons of information, and they're almost always running like a 20% off or something like that, so just sign up for the emails. I really, really firmly, strongly believe in this stuff. Like, I don't actually know what I did before this because it helps with my acne, it helps with anti-aging, it just makes my skin glow, and it's not crazy expensive like all the other anti-aging stuff out there. Okay, and for moisturizer, another Glossier go-to for me. This is the priming moisturizer. If I do a morning routine at some point, you will probably see this make another appearance because it is equally effective as a primer and a moisturizer, but this is a phenomenal moisturizer. They make one that's more intense, and I have had no need for that. This is really interestingly lightweight, but a cream, not a serum, and still like really nourishes my skin and leaves you kind of with that like the model glow. Like you go on their website and all the models have this like glow to their face, like they've just kind of been like oiled and then sun-kissed, and it's like, oh, that's not sustainable. It's like when you use this stuff, like you actually achieve that, and it doesn't feel heavy or oily or anything like that. Like it's just incredibly hydrating, and it does a phenomenal job. So I really, really like this stuff. Again, these all come in the phase 1 set, so I just ordered a new phase 1 set, and I ordered one for my giveaway. Aww. Unlucky person is going to be getting these 2 things and a birthdaybalm.com. So I will leave the link to that. I haven't mentioned it in very many videos lately, but I'll leave the link to enter below. There's a few more days left. Okay, and then kind of final touches here. Something that I use on problem spots and also for my melasma that has just become so notorious in my videos lately. If I'm not wearing makeup, you can see that I kind of have this like hormonal darkening over my lip, which is just so charming. Everybody wants a mustache when they're not wearing makeup, don't they? And so I have found that I get a little bit of lightening and a little bit of relief from the Paula's Choice Resist Triple Action Dark Spot Eraser 7% AHA lotion, and AHA stands for alpha hydroxy acids. This has glycolic acid and hydroquinone. As much as it is absolutely designed to be a dark spot eraser, hence the name, it's definitely a really strong chemical exfoliant. I made the mistake for a while of kind of putting it everywhere because like a little goes a long way, and I was like, well, I mean, I don't know, the proportions of using this, I end up with like a pea size on my finger and then I don't know what to do with it, so I just, you know, put it everywhere. Oh my god, it pulls things out of the woodwork. So be careful, because like I broke out really, really bad when I first started using this because it literally just like resurrected things from up underneath my skin. So definitely use it sparingly unless you really do want to do that like all-in-one, pull it all out, like just get it out of the way thing. Because like, I don't know if you guys watched my videos, like, I don't know, probably about 6 months ago, I just had this recurrent like cluster right here that just kept coming up. And it was because I was using this, but eventually it does work its way out. Like everything does. It's just like no human being that I know of is patient enough to just like let that run its course. It's actually like a really long time of just kind of making yourself break out to get all the crap out of your pores. So I'm still like working on a little bit of it, just kind of like flushing everything out. It's like, who knows how long that crap's been in there. This definitely use it sparingly if you'd like to just spot treat. If you really want to go through metamorphosis, you can use this on your whole face, but I don't really recommend it because it's it's kind of too much. It's just like a little scary for anybody. This definitely packs a punch. Anything on Paula's Choice really does. Like, these are not like sparing uses of these chemicals. Like, someone has made these things for a very distinct purpose. You buy it for the purpose that it is intended for, and it does the job that it's designed to do. That's why I love their products. And finally, if I am going to bed, I always wear a lip balm. And of course, this is the first of the 3 that I own now, but this is the glossierbalm.com in coconutbalm.com. And I have the birthdaybalm.com, which is the glittery one as well, that smells like birthday cake. And recently, because my boyfriend won't stop stealing these from me, he even uses the glittery one. He's got the chappedest lips in the world. And so I actually bought, with the new re-up of my phase 1 set, I bought a mint one with it because it comes with it, and I chose mint, and the mint one is matte. So it's like still this really nice cream that cream, it's not a cream, it's like a, it's a balm, you put it on your lips, but that one doesn't have any shine. And so it's really great, it's manly, it smells like mint, which is super gender neutral, and it's kind of matte, not that the glitter or the sheen or the birthday cake smell was stopping him, now he has one of his own. So if you need one for your man, the mint is actually perfect. So that concludes my kind of night routine, you guys. I hope that you got a little bit out of it, got to see sort of like, after years and years of me kind of working my way through a lot of different products, like where I finally landed. These are definitely like my mainstays. I don't see any reason to kind of like deviate from them anytime soon, unless, I don't know, something crazy happens. I didn't want to make a video like this until I could really wholeheartedly recommend some things to you guys, because there's like monthly favorites where I think that everybody understands this is something I've been loving this month, and then like I might try something new, but it's different to say that something's kind of a holy grail product. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll put a link to all the products that I just talked about below if you guys want to check them out. And as always, you can get 20% off of your first order on Glossier. I've got a code. It's not a code. I have a referral link down there for that. I should mention that my giveaways are never Glossier sanctioned. They want me to say that. It's not a Glossier giveaway. It's me giving away Glossier products. Just want to make that clear. Glossier is now shipping to Canada. What's up, Canada? And in a couple of months, we're gonna start shipping to the UK and then the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would super duper appreciate that. And if you wanna keep hanging out with me and my space buns, then go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you did. And let me know down in the comments, like, what kind of video you guys would like to see from me. Like, do you want to get to know me better? Would you ever want to do a Q&A? Like, do you want me to like try certain products that you really want to know stuff about? Because like, I like doing that kind of stuff. I hope you guys are having a lovely week. It's almost the weekend, and I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you as soon as possible.